Alright, let's talk about what this game was actually named after. The Pikmin. There are 3 types of them, and one of them barely does anything. I'm sorry, Yellow Pikmin, you know it's true. But it's a system that surprisingly works well nonetheless. Red Pikmin are able to go through fire, which is a huge benefit by itself, but to me, that's never been the most important attribute of them. Their secondary ability, though, which I think is major, is the fact that Red Pikmin do 1.5 times the damage to enemies in combat. When you're fighting hordes of Bulborbs, there's a significant difference between having dozens of Red Pikmin as opposed to the other types. And in a world that wants you dead as much as this one does, you're going to want that. Yellow Pikmin, as established, are the most useless type. They throw bomb rocks, which I personally have never liked as a gimmick, and it feels like they only gave them that ability because they had nothing else for these little guys. In fact, early beta elements would prove that red and blue Pikmin were meant to hold bomb rocks as well at one point, and eventually Pikmin 3 outright just gave bomb rocks to anyone who wanted one, even these guys. The main purpose of bomb rocks is to destroy these walls of steel and darker steel. It just feels like it slows the game down. Bomb rocks as a mechanic also don't feel like they were programmed that well. For example, if you try to throw a yellow Pikmin that's holding a bomb to try to get them to another location, upon whistling them, they'll drop the bomb. You fool, you're gonna kill us all. Yeah, be careful with these, that's all I can really say. You don't want arson charges on your record. The alternative use of bomb rocks is to use them in combat, which is my personal favorite of the two. Take that, Pearly Clam. Ooh. It's quite effective if you know where to use them, and can take half of a Bulborb's health alone, making an attack easier if you only have blues or yellows, or are simply faced with an unorthodox angle for attacking. Besides that, Yellow Pikmin can be thrown higher than the other types, which is barely used in the game, and that's the Yellow Pikmin, the real breadwinners of society. The final type of Pikmin is found shortly after landing in the 3rd area, named the Forest Navel. These are the blue Pikmin. They can swim. I mean, what do you expect? They're blue. Well, they do have one other ability where they can actually save another Pikmin who's drowning by throwing them out of the water. It's gonna be okay, man. You're gonna live. You're gonna make it. I believe in you. Listen, I mean, this is fairly circumstantial, but I do appreciate the idea. It's funny, it's cute, and it might be kind of like an Easter egg, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So the thing is, if you know exactly not to over-prioritize growing yellow Pikmin, which to be fair, you may not unless it's a repeat playthrough, I do think this system overall works. At a very minimum, I would say the first Pikmin game is a lot more balanced than the games that would succeed it. Pikmin 2 had the purple Pikmin, which broke the entire game, and Pikmin 3's rock Pikmin were kind of similar to that, albeit a lot less, and wing Pikmin kind of made the blue Pikmin useless. I think only having 3 types, even if the yellow Pikmin kind of suck, leads to a pretty simple and efficient system.